Hello, wonderful people of YouTube. Welcome to another video with Mike and myself.
Hayley.
Hello, Hayley. Today we are going to be talking about some of the funniest dates that we have ever been on.
But wait.
Yes.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, well, hello, Mike. Come through.
And thumbs up.
Get us some subscribers, Mike. Get us some views, please.
Hopefully.
Just like this video because Mike is over here promoting it. So we're going to be going over some funny videos or dates. I think we said in our last video or one of our last videos, we would talk about this. I think in how we met, we said we would talk about some of our funniest dates. Some of these things we've never talked about. Who wants to start? You or me?
You can start.
So the first thing that I have written down is our Tollwood date. And I think I have a YouTube video about this. We came here, we walked through house and hof. We walked through the damn forest and wilderness. For what, Michael? For what? I'm upset with you. Do you remember what happened?
I remember what happened. I was planning a date with you and I was picking you up, I think, and driving you around. And I said we can go to Tollwood. And well, Tollwood was no more.
It was the day after it closed. When I was telling Mike for months, I want to go to Tollwood. I want to go to Tollwood. Please, let's go to Tollwood. Mike, no, Hayley, let's just wait until the end. And I was like, okay, but we need to go. We get there. He parks far away, as always, because the parking spot was God knows where. So we came from the ugliest side, you guys. And we walked the longest distance of it all.
At least we got a parking spot.
Oh my God. We get there and what are they doing? Taking the tents and everything down. And I just looked at Mike because I was so excited about the Käsespätzle that I was about to eat there because they have some of the best Käsespätzle from any festival, even from... Käsespätzle.
Käsespätzle.
Yeah, I say Spätzle.
Yeah, that's süß.
I don't like Spätzle.
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 They had cheese noodles. I was so upset because Tollwood only comes around every, I think, couple of months. Like
every year.
No, it's twice. I think it happens
once
twice.
Winter, but once summer.
Genau.
Yeah.
So only every couple of months. And during that season, I did not get them. I got nothing. So, Mike.
Okay, so the next one I'll tell since it's my story. So one of our funnier ones.
Are you gonna say also about me, or do you want me to chime in?
You can chime in as much as you want. So we went to the Dolomites. What?
Why?
For my birthday. We wanted to hike, of course, one of their more famous hikes, mountains. I was planning to get there at 12 to be up there by like 3. Because usually it takes like 3 hours. Well, we didn't start until 1 or 2 because I was looking for food. There was nothing open past 12. They were all closed. Nothing was open. Nothing. No supermarket. They all closed. They all said bye-bye, ciao, see you at 8 or something like that.
Yeah,
like
it was crazy.
Ridiculous.
Can I add some back information?
Yeah, what's willst du?
So Mike and I also had a beautiful breakfast the day before at the hotel that I booked. Told Mike maybe we should ask these people for another Brötchen.
I thought I was gonna get a Leberkässemmel or
something
anything.
To take with us.
We were in Italy. How is this possible that there was no food?
And I was like, Mike, how about we ask them for an extra piece of bread? No, Hayley, we're gonna go buy something.
Yeah.
And I said, well, Mike, I think we should also leave a little earlier because everybody on Google, on the reviews, says that it's going to take a very long time to get to the top. He says, but they aren't real hikers. They're probably Americans that are leaving these reviews and they need 8 hours to get to the top. Are you gonna tell also what happened?
Yeah, well...
Midway, not even midway, a quarter of the way when we were walking up there and somebody passed us.
Well, they asked us if we were going up there and they were like really perplexed.
Because they were coming down when we were going up and they were like, you're not gonna make it.
We went up the most way and then since we didn't see the hut and I was about to pass out, literally, I did not have anything to eat and it was 3 hours later of this, I don't know, like 1,000 meter up hike. I was like, no. We had to turn around.
It started raining.
It started raining and well then, of course, was it the same day?
Yes.
But that we didn't find...
And we stopped at that gas station?
Yeah, we had to stop. That was the only thing open. The only thing in the whole town was a gas station, and I ate some chocolate and some
the little pizza rolls that I
Yeah.
purchased because they did not sell
Nothing.
normal snacks at the gas station
Nothing.
either. So then we get in there. Well, I go in there and I'm saying, hey, I'm hungry and I'm looking for snacks. No, we have no snacks. We have these things that my grandma made or something in this community made, and you can buy them. They were €7, whatever. They were little pretzel snacks or something. They were actually pretty delicious. But the man said, but wait, we have cafe. And he had, seriously, like the biggest coffee machine.
Yeah.
Nothing inside of this gas station.
Except
but
coffee.
He could make you a cappuccino, an espresso. And I looked at him and I said, I need food.
This whole trip was not a kulinarisch Ausflug.
No.
We ate at the same pizzeria
Yes.
every night.
Because that was the only thing
This
that was open.
the only thing that was around.
And
That was
it
the
was,
only...
I
So
think,
if you ever
€2,
go to the Dolomites,
but
be
it was
prepared.
€2 for a wine, €3 for a wine,
It was
and
good pizza too.
$6,
I didn't mind it,
€6 for a
but
pizza,
I
and
was
amazing. That
So
was
the
pretty
next
funny.
one is also something with mountains. You can tell that?
So this was after I learned from someone in the comment section that a bunch of people are killed by cows in Bavaria on hikes. And I said, oh, no, that's not going to be Hayley, because I started posting that Mike and I were hiking and we were going on these trips. And then people were saying, be careful with the cows because they trample people.
People of the city.
I don't care. I don't want to be trampled. So one day we get to, I don't know if it was going towards Drachensee. Yes, there's this area that they have these cows and sheep running around. Now, mind you, backstory is that we saw on this trip a sheep being chased and being charged by the cows.
Yeah.
So I already knew from that moment they were aggressive cows, because they were really fighting the sheep, and the poor sheep was screaming in the corner, trying to run away, and the cows were, I don't know, bullying him and about to beat him up in the circle. And I said, oh no. So then we're walking and the cows start directing their attention to us. Mind you, we are outnumbered 30-1.
Yeah.
And Mike, Hayley, just keep going. And I'm like, no, Mike, we need to be careful because that cow has a baby. And that was the issue, is that it had a baby and it was being a little protective. And I'm like, I am not going to die here at Drachensee, because I was already miserable because there was a freaking gondola that took you up halfway. And Mike said there wasn't. And I walked this whole way.
But no, not a real hiker uses that.
And so what happened? A cow came charging.
No, they all came.
Yeah, they all.
They all came towards us and started mooing, and I was just standing there and like looking at them, and then all I see is I turn around and all I see, I thought she was behind me, all I see is literally 10-15 meters behind me. All I see is her running away. This is all I was seeing. She left me in the dust to fight these cows by myself.
I jumped over the fence.
You know, she talks a big game, but when push comes to shove, she is gone. She is gone.
That's the smartest.
And I was there, and you left me there. And
well, I turned around once I was behind the fence
I
to
was
see
not
what was
scared
happening.
at all. What
I was
should they
do?
do?
I was gonna come fight them for you.
And that they chased the sheep did not tell you maybe to not run, maybe to stand your ground?
Hell no. I'm not fighting an animal that is however bigger. They could just sit on me and kill me. Apparently not when they came rushing towards us.
Yeah, but when you go towards them, they go back.
He didn't though. They were testing you and you were testing them.
Yeah,
and I was not ready for a standoff. Yeah, I know, but
Hayley and I went to the Maldives, right? And what you do on the Maldives is you rent a kayak. Actually, you didn't have to rent it there. They were free and we took it. But you need to put on life vests. And for me, it was pretty easy. I just put on the life vest and I went out there and said bye to Hayley and the guy that was trying to put life vests on her. And you can now take over from this, because I saw it from the distance, but it was pretty funny to me.
So Mike was in the water trying to go away, and he wasn't paying attention to what was happening to me, because he just was assuming that I was getting on the kayak like him and going to come right behind him, but that's not what happened. Now, I do have to also say, everybody in the Maldives I really loved. They were all so sweet, and they were so funny,
nice.
and they were such a jolly old time, but there was one guy, and he was like, yeah, you need a life vest. I said, no problem. So he brought me a woman's life vest, and it did not fit around my breast. I think the woman that also had a relatively large chest, was already out in the water. So he had like a small and a medium. And he says, yeah, it fits around like here, but it doesn't fit around here. And I said, just give me a men's. And he says, no, you are a woman. And I said, it doesn't matter. It's like just for me to be safe. I'm not going to wait to put on this sweaty vest from another woman. Just put the men's on. And so he goes and grabs the men's life vest. And of course, it's way too big for me, but I said it's better than nothing. What's going to happen? I know how to swim. There's no waves in this water. I don't think anything bad is going to happen. I'm pretty sure Mike has a picture somewhere that he will insert in this video or want me to insert in this video. So the man was telling me to get in the kayak, and I told him,
I'm sure it's the life vest's fault.
I told him I can't get in the kayak because it's way too big. And he was looking and he's like trying to pull the strings to make it tighter and it wasn't getting tighter. And he's like, just jump in the kayak then. And I was trying to, so then I was like jumping like a whale out of the water. Do you know when they come out and they like just land?
Like the alligator.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was doing. I had no ability. So then I tried to put one leg in and then I tried to put the other leg in and it wasn't working. And the man was just sitting there watching this all happen and he was getting so frustrated.
And they're very tiny men, very scrawny.
They're like 5'5" and probably 100 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
So then I put one leg in and I tell him, I'm going on now. I said, I can't fall back down anymore.
I saw this all unfold from the distance.
I put my other leg up and all you see is me. Whee! And I couldn't like get off of the boat.
And all I see this man being
this
crushed.
poor man that is probably, yeah, he grabs me and pushes me up onto the kayak. When I tell y'all, it was so funny. Mike and I, we sat on that kayak for like 30 minutes laughing.
Yeah.
We were by ourselves in the middle of the ocean.
It's the funniest picture I have of you. It is so funny. This picture is hilarious.
It was one of the funniest things that I've ever experienced in my life.
It was
and that poor man, every time I saw him, I had to like scurry away and cover my eyes. I was so embarrassed. I said, sir, you're gonna have a Hexenschuss. Seriously.
Those were some of our funny dates. We have more. If you want a part 2 of this, you can leave a comment or you can tell us which one of the stories is your funniest, or you can tell us some of your stories if you want to. Sure, Hayley. But you can. I think that's it for today.
I think so too.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and we'll see you next time. Woohoo!